Hello world and welcome back to the Sims 4 Not So Very Challenge. Today is a very special episode. Why is it special, may you ask? Well, it's because we're going to be doing a 4-hour live stream. Can't believe you fell for that. Actually, it's very special because I had no audio for the video that I had recorded earlier on, and so I am now going to rewatch what I have done. I have no clue what the heck I was talking about. I have sped up the footage because apparently I had enough for about 1.5 episodes, so either I lost an extra half an episode, I'm not really sure. As I continue editing all the videos that I have, I'll probably be able to tell if I have lost anything or missed anything. Currently, this was before I started recording, so it was just getting everybody ready, getting it to a good part so I could start recording. And I thought, while I am recording this new little bit of weirdness, I love their interactions here, I thought that I would get, up to first kiss and what stage and whatnot, and then I think he just left. Yeah, so we're doing cuddles, so I was like, oh, I'm going to start it here. We're going to have a nice time. You see, I put the walls up in preparation, and then he just decided to leave. So I was like, oh, right, so this is not going to work, actually. Yeah, so they all leave, so that totally ruined whatever I had planned for that. So, the Not So Berry Challenge, it is getting very close to the end, and I say that, but in reality it's probably going to take me almost a year to get there. I think maybe by this time next year I will be wrapping up. I think I started my channel in March, and by the time it gets to March I should be on Generation 6 Orange, so it will be over halfway. So by the time it comes to March next year, I should be finished with the challenge, and that's exciting that I decided that I wanted to do a project where I record videos for YouTube, Sims videos specifically, and now it's going to be a 2-year project, and then that's it. And I'm not sure what I want to do afterwards. I've been toying with the idea of doing something like the Disney Princess Challenge, but in reality I'm not very storyline based Sims player, as you guys can tell from what I do. I like challenges, I like things that I need to complete. I like ticking things off. I don't like saying, okay, well, this person came from an abusive past, and this person was homeless, and they met each other, and now they're teens and they're going to be having a baby. Like, I can't do major drama like that. I've been trying to bring a little bit more drama in with my games because I feel like some people like a little bit more interesting. Oh, Plum is running away. Is this where Plum ran away? I think it might be. She was on the counter singing, and then this is where I started the episode. So I get a notification to say that Plum is running away, and wow, she can leap. And then off she runs out the door, and I'm pretty sure, yes, so we did actually lose a pet. Smokey wanted to run away at some stage, but then I interacted with him, and then all of a sudden he didn't go. So unfortunately Plum did run away, and I was very sad, and my Sims were very sad and heartbroken, and I don't understand why the pets would run away. And I'm actually very sad that they have put it in, because for me, having had so many pets during the course of my life, when our cats ran away, we never saw them again. They would either wind up hit by a car on the side of the road, and that was it, and that was heartbreaking, or they would just vanish and we would never see them again, and we didn't know if they were lying on the side of the road somewhere where we didn't know, or if they had been kidnapped by somebody. Looks like Amber's wanting to make friends. And then which one do we choose? You can't force friendship, is that right? No. One grand friendly gesture. I think I'm trying to keep all of the emotions a little bit balanced. Yeah, there we go. To bring emotional control up. I didn't want her to have responsibility or good manners. I didn't want any positives, and I didn't want any negatives. I just wanted her as she is, because as a criminal, I couldn't imagine her being a responsible criminal. It just seemed bizarre, and a good-mannered criminal as well. I suppose I could have had fun with that, but I thought, no, let's not use the traits again this time. So I found it a little bit sad that the pets could run away. I know it's a more light-hearted thing, and after 2 days they'll come back and then you won't need to be sad and miss them anymore, but the fact that they have put it in that your pets will randomly run away. Plum had such a good relationship with Aubrey. She wasn't being abused or anything, and yet she's run away. So I don't like that part of The Sims 4 Cats and Dogs so much, and by so much I mean at all. I found it absolutely awful. So I might decide to do something like the Disney Princess Challenge, but I would make it a little bit different, and I wouldn't do it as a legacy of, okay, this person's child, because in my mind it doesn't work that, oh, Snow White gives birth to Cinderella and then Cinderella gives birth to Belle, or whatever order they do it in. I know Snow White is first, but I don't know which order they do it in. I've looked at it, but I didn't really feel like I wanted to. And Snow White has to have 7 children, and all of them must have at least one negative character trait. And I thought, that's a little bit, I don't really know if I want to do that. And it's obviously more story-based, in inverted commas, and I'm not particularly a story-based person. So now it looks like, oh, Amber has reached level 6 of the DJ mixing skill. And so, look who we have come over to say hello. Hi, Elle. Oh, I love Elle so much. She has, I think that it was so wonderful that they were twins and friends and could go on together, and brilliant. And of course it's a Saturday, so Amber is not technically missing school, but I don't really feel like she needs to go to school anymore because school can't contain Amber. Amber is too much. So Aubrey's gone off to work. Everyone is still feeling very, very sad. She's feeling confident just because of her self-assuredness. Not sure why I was doing this. It looked like I tried to lock the door or something. Misael is calling from beyond the grave. It's so funny that it's sped up twice and you can hear them just like chipmunks going. It's absolutely hysterical. I love watching people on YouTube. Oh, and then we're inviting Jacqueline over. I love watching people on YouTube do videos with double speed, because I just laugh hysterically at how squeaky and funny they are. And let's be honest, very few people actually have the time and the inclination to just watch hours and hours and hours of someone else speaking. So I feel like if I am interested in watching something, then I will make it go double time, because then it will halve the amount of time that I would have spent on it normally, and then I've got time for something else. And so I'm kind of used to watching people on YouTube with a chipmunkness. Why have I made her flirty? Maybe I want to invite Jamaal over, because we have started honing in on Jamaal, and Auburn is trying to hone in on Jacqueline, and Al is doing yoga. Okay, so we're going on a date with Jamaal. Am I going to have it at home, or I'll be going out? I can't remember. So they're just having a nice little bit of stargaze, cloud gaze. That's taking a long time. And press the boss, so she gets a bit of a promotion. And then awkward encounter. So obviously what happened here, oh, Plum's come back. So awkward encounter. I'm pretty sure Jamaal didn't want to go out on a date with us. We were a little bit friends, a very tiny bit lovebird, but look at this, little Plum has returned. Plum was stinky and like just covered in flies and whatnot, so we welcomed her back. And then I tried to brush her and I can't bath her, so I was like, how do you get rid of that awful like smell to show that she's dirty? Because it says smelly pet, but there's nothing you can do. So I tried brushing her and that didn't work. So for a long time I was trying to work out how do you get rid of it, but it went away on its own. So if you have it with your cat, don't worry, it will just eventually go away. So then we get Auburn out to say hello and welcome Plum back. So once again, don't know why Plum ran away, because everybody loved her. She wasn't being abused, she wasn't sad or anything, so it was just really, really weird. So now we've got Jamaal over. I'm going to show off muscles, obviously, because she has so many muscles. Amber is the person that I want the least to be muscular, because she's a glutton. She likes to bake and eat sweets all day, so she's definitely not going to be one of those people with muscles. So we're just trying to get in there with Jamaal, as it were. Still not sure at this stage if he is going to be the one we stay with or if he's just going to be like our teenage boyfriend. But I do want her to have a partner in high school, and looks like Jacqueline is going. Bye, Jacqueline. Okay, so now he's gotten a chance to welcome her back, so he doesn't have the sad "my pet ran away" moodlet anymore, because you can see Silver Ash and Aubrey are still sad because they don't know that Plum is back yet. And now what are we going to do? Reach charisma level 2. Nice. So we're just trying to work out if we can do anything for our wonderful little Plum, and there's nothing. Okay, so I'm bringing these two to the couch with smelly cat. So obviously I'm going to try to grease the wheels a bit here to get them more romantically involved. And I think that because I've got the walls up, it means that I want to take a picture. Here's the tips and tricks. And I know that you can do a cheat or a setting to get rid of the plum bob above the head. But yeah, they're Sims. There's going to be plum bobs. You guys can just deal with it. So they are having fantastic time, and behind them is Auburn just having a bath. So I felt a little bit awkward that they are trying to get a little bit tomfoolery going on here, but Auburn is naked behind them. I thought, oh well, he's not too much of a protective older brother, otherwise he would have been out there like, okay, I'm going to sit with you guys and watch you. Promoted to Instrumental Wonder. So Aubrey is now level 9, and I don't know if we will be able to get her up to level 10, but we don't really need to. It's not part of her challenge or anything. So those two are having a little bit of a tickle fight, which didn't look like it went over too well. But now that the parents, well, mom and grandparents are back, we can't really do too much. Ooh, now he's being mean to her, which confused me. So I felt a little bit weird about Jamaal, because I was like, does Jamaal actually want to be with us? Because now it's an awkward encounter. So why does he not want us? He's single, he's got no issues, but all of a sudden he's like, no, I'm going to, insult you, I don't want to flirt. So he was a bit of an odd one, and I think it was a bit of a case of the berry curse coming back. Like, not sure if the guy is going to accept it or not. But at the same time, it's a little bit easier in The Sims because once you embarrass yourself, the embarrassment will eventually fade, and in real life we think about it for ages and ages. I'm glad I haven't had too many awkward romantic interactions, because this was hysterical. So she's like flirting with him, and grandma is sitting on the couch next to them, and I thought, yes, they're obviously a close-knit family, but at the same time I don't think Silver Ash and Aubrey can control Amber. She just does whatever the heck she wants to, and they just have to deal with it pretty much. So there's that, which is, I love the cuddle snuggle interaction. Cuddling is one of my favorite things, just to be in someone else's arms. If you're the big spoon or the little spoon, it doesn't matter. It's just so nice to be that physically close to someone that you really care about. So we are going to be going in for the first kiss. Mom's in bed, grandma has gone off. So now it is time for us to have this first kiss. Okay, so photos first. He finds it hysterical, and after we've shown him some pictures, then he is going to allow us to kiss him. Of course, grandma has to walk past on her way to bed, so they're not, stopping or judging, but there's definitely some sort of what are you guys doing? Don't mind me just walking past. And that was hysterical that after they kissed, they high-fived. I thought, Amber, you're a little bit strange, but I like it. And every time I see Amber's hair, I love this hair so much. How big it is, how sassy it is. And it just screams yes to me. This is Amber's hair, this is Amber's life. She got her first kiss. Everything is feeling good, but it is getting late, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have them go to bed soon. No, we have to feed the amber first. And Silver Ash is napping for some reason. I find it very annoying that they don't automatically go to sleep. That they... Oh, Smokey is here barking. I don't know if he's going to wake up Aubrey. No, it doesn't look like it. Smokey, why? Why do you come and bark? I'm very excited to get Amber her own pet. I think I know what pet I'm going to get for her. It's going to be a dog, and it's going to be a big dog, and it's going to have a bit of orange, but it's also going to have a lot of black. And if you can, well, it's sort of black and brown and orange. And if you guys would know what it is, you can... I mean, I've already planned what I'm going to get. I haven't gotten it yet, but if you think you know what it is, please feel free to let me know, and then we'll see if you are right or not. It's quite a big dog, a little intimidating, so I'm sure lots of people, if you know dog breeds, would be able to guess. So Aubrey is now up and about. She is hungry and a bit bored because she hasn't been in a club gathering. Smokey is now up, Plum is now up, so the day is probably going to start soon. Are we taking him for a jog? Yes. I love going for a jog with Smokey. He is just so cute. Auburn. Now we're going to continue with Jacqueline. Hopefully this will be able to work because Jacqueline is flirty. So it's going to be a really difficult time actually convincing her to come out and be flirty with us. So we have to get piano skill to level 10 for the final promotion. So I don't know if we'll be able to get that going, but we're certainly going to try. And as I said, it doesn't really matter. Oh, she's non-committal, not unflirty. Wow. Okay, I got that wrong. So Jacqueline is going to come over to hang out, and there's Dale with his wonderful scarf. I do love that scarf, I have to say. So since he has been walking past, I'm going to see if I can just grab him. And where on earth has Jacqueline gone? I don't even know if she's appeared yet. And I thought it was Mac for a second. No, that's definitely not Mac. And then someone is saying I should get going. I think that's Dale. Yeah, Dale's like, thanks for hanging with me, bye. Because it looks like Auburn is already speaking. How? I still don't know how Jacqueline got inside the house. Like, she just magicked up to my bedroom. So poor Amber has to go back and practice more DJ mixing because there is nothing else that we can do. Smokey is just having an eat. We're grilling some steak. Wow, those T-bone steak look absolutely huge. I'm pretty sure I'm definitely talking about the steaks. Cooking level 9 for Silver Ash. She is getting really good at this, but at the same time, she's lived an awfully long time. Annabelle, do you want to hang out tonight? Am I going to accept? I am. We're going out. So am I going to go out with the club? I can go out with Jamaal. Just Jamaal and Annabelle? No. Okay, so I've changed my mind. We're going to go Dale. And okay, obviously I didn't save everyone. So we've got Dale, Jamaal, Jordan, Annabelle, and Amber. So I think we're going to do a little bit more flirting and romantic interactions with our teenage boy. Oh, Humberto's also here. So it must have invited just... Oh, it says partying with club friends at the top, so it has to be that. Okay, so we're going to take a picture with him, which is very cute. I do like the fact that you can take pictures. I wish that you had more poses, because every time you take a picture, there's pretty much, I think, 2 different ones that you can take, and that's it. Probably gonna have to get one of those big photo studio thingies, but I think that they look so cute. Oh, look at that hair, and he looks very happy. Looks like I'm just, as I say, just trying to get to know him. Still not sure. Sorry that you can hear the motorbike. We've got a freeway very near to us, so when loud things come past, there's really nothing I can do. Noise suppression only works so much because there's no way you can block out the truly big things. Oh, attempt to seduce. I think I'm going to try and see what the attempt to seduce looks like. Pretty sure it's like the sexy pose, yeah. That berry booty is working in her favor. Alright, so she needs to rush to the bathroom. I'm pretty sure... Oh, I think he was meant to go to the bathroom and then he didn't. So everyone's just having a fun party. Cell phones are in the air. Hyping and pumping and partying is occurring. And then I thought, yeah, let's do a group dance. I know that they don't have any dancing skills. I'm pretty sure none of them have even a level 1 in dancing. But I thought, no, let's do a group dance. So everybody clear the floor, because Amber's crew has got a dance to do. And it took quite a while for everyone to just get in position and to actually give them a chance. But I thought that this was awesome. I mean, look how professional they look. I wish Jordan and Dale could have switched places for it to be 3 girls at the front, but I thought that they did so well. It was a little bit girly, I have to say. Every time I see the guys doing that dance, it looks very feminine. So I thought it was fine with Dale, but for the rest of the people, for the rest of the guys, Jamaal and Humberto, I don't think they feel very feminine. So we're just trying to do more flirting with him, but she's hungry. He really needs to go to the bathroom. So it's not working all that great, and our club gathering is coming to an end soon. So I think we are not going to get much further. Oh, asked to be boyfriend. Okay, all right. I was wrong. There's more important stuff going on here. So Jamaal is now officially, yay, the boyfriend of Amber, and then he immediately leaves. So I was like, you know what? Fine. This is just the life that I have. I think how the Sims do it, like the timing is just so poor. You've just done this monumental decision of, yeah, I'm going to be your boyfriend, and then you immediately leave. So then there was an issue with the coffee pot, so then I had to go and get another one. So I got the exact same one. Paolo's spirit is fading away. I don't even know who Paolo is. So it still says empty, but it's spoiled, so then I have to get a new one. So I deleted the old one. Oh, and then look, it is Aubrey's birthday today. So that means that Aubrey is going to be turning into an elder. Now, I was thinking for a long time about keeping her hair purple or keeping her hair plum as an elder, because she is just that quirky. But then I remembered why I had changed Mint's hair to left it as silver and not changed it back to a green, because her life, her aspiration, her goal in the berry challenge was finished. So I thought, okay, when they get to elder stage, they have earned the right to relax, and they have earned the right to not be part of the berry challenge anymore. They're not doing challenges. So there's some cereal marshmallow squares, and I think that they look absolutely amazing. We make those type of things with Rice Krispies. I'm pretty sure some other countries would have Rice Krispies. And then there we have the cake for Amber. So, Aubrey. So let's quickly put the candles on, because we all know that they come and steal pieces of cake when you really don't want them to. Marissa's spirit, I'm pretty sure that's Misael's ex-wife who died, and then he got a new one. So Misael had 3 children with his other 2 wives, and then 2 children with Aubrey. So he really did a lot of generation building, shall we say, which I find kind of slightly awkward, slightly fun. I think Misael is, up till this point, he is my least favorite of the men, the husbands, etc., because he was, I don't even know how to describe him. He was just, I didn't like him at all. I kind of liked his hair. His body type was absolutely awful. He was insane, which just actually made him incredibly crazy. He took so much work, so every time I saw him, it was like a chore, an effort. He wasn't playing ball, he wasn't doing what he should be doing, and so he is hands down, without a doubt, my least favorite berry husband ever. Ever. I don't think that we will ever get a husband I dislike more than Misael. And I'm glad I don't have to deal with him anymore, because I couldn't bring myself to play with him anymore. So here she ages up, and the hair turns that wonderful grey. So she has earned a long deserved, well-deserved rest, and I'm so excited for her. So then we get this weird thing where all of our previous achievements have popped up and we get lots of presents for her. So I'm very excited about that. My voice is feeling a little bit croaky right now, so sorry if I'm not sounding quite as professional and wonderful as other people. The thing that I like about YouTube is that you can be however you want to be, and there's no one telling you you have to do this, you have to do that. I don't have to act like any of the other Sims creators, because honestly I wouldn't want to, and if I was constrained in that way I think it would be very boring. I'm not going to ever do anything on YouTube that I don't feel comfortable with, and that is going to make me more like a professional YouTuber. I'm not one of those who want to make this a career. I think that I don't have the energy, the acting ability, or the interest to create all these videos and be super excitable and happy and yes, let's do this, and think of crazy ideas, because that's too much of a chore for me. I am literally just doing YouTube because I wanted to have a project. I wanted to better myself, and I thought, let's try to learn a new skill and do something fun. And then I just thought, yeah, why don't I do videos? Because I've watched so many people do Sims videos that I thought, you know, I would like to do that. And I think it also makes playing The Sims more fun when you are narrating and you've got a story to tell and you want to share it with people, even if like only my friends would ever watch the videos. I don't care, because I have accomplished something and I feel really happy about it. So obviously that I'm zooming in now, this was the end of the episode for me to do my outro, but then I found another piece of recording that was like 24 minutes long, and that's way too short for an episode. So here now I've gone into Cass and I've given her this new hairstyle from Cats and Dogs just because it had the purple hair bun. Changed the shirt a little bit to make it sort of more older and matronly. This is her grandma outfit, 100%. This is grandma, and then this is funky grandma, so you gotta know that she's showing a bit more skin, and that is pretty much the outfit that she had before. I quite liked giving her this hair with the little flecks of red, because I thought, yeah, that's going to bring her cool grandma-ness out a little bit more. Sports, we just changed the top so that it wasn't as revealing. Pajamas gotta stay the same, can't change those. Pretty much kept the exact same party outfit, and swimwear, we kept the same swimsuit, so there weren't that many changes, just because I don't think Aubrey would ever act like a grandma. She wouldn't act her age. She would be as outrageous as she wants to be. So it looks like we've got 2 vacation days. Performance is poor, so the principal keeps calling us to say, if you don't back up, you're going to be demoted. But funnily enough, Amber was never demoted. She just continues. I don't even know how. She just keeps scraping by. Maybe it's because they're like, no, we don't actually want to fail her. We don't want her to repeat a year. We don't want to see her anymore. No, let's just keep her as a C, and then off we go. So I find that a little bit funny that she managed to get away with it. So I think I was doing troll the forums, just to get her mischief up a little bit, and I'm not even sure why. It must have been in preparation for her criminal career, because I do know that mischief is the main skill that she will need to have. So then I'm checking how many days. 31 days left for Silver Ash, so she has got a long time to go at the stage. Let me pay the bills, clean up the dog poop, because you know I do all the chores and all the cleaning, and we've got spoiled food over there. I think that might have been the steak that Silver Ash did the other day, so that kind of sucks. All right. Okay, so then it's the bills thing again. Okay, so we have to actually pay the bills by phone. We can't reach the mailbox for some reason. Let's get her eating. It's really weird to narrate it again when you're not sure what you were thinking at the time. And now look, I'm looking. Okay, so she's level 1 mischief, and obviously that satisfied me because I've moved on to the other people. So I don't know what was happening. This footage here is part of the footage of, I don't know if I was just filming this in the meantime. Obviously not, because I'm checking things. Okay, now we're going to see family tree. So you can see Misael's got 3 kids. And Fig has Genevieve, I forgot. Fig didn't get married. It was absolutely amazing. And look at how big this family tree has gone from Sunny, and then as soon as I go to Scarlet, like it vanishes. So that's as far back as we can go. So I was so incredibly happy that somehow or other the game gave Fig a daughter but didn't have her get married, which was exactly what I wanted her to have. And I promise you guys, I did not go and give her a baby. I did not give her a partner. I did not cheat or change houses at any time. And the game did exactly what I wanted to happen, and I have no idea why, because MC Command Center was told that it has to make people get married, and then once they're married they can have babies. So I don't know how I managed that. She must have married someone, gotten pregnant, and then they died, like right away. But there was also no ghost for the parents. I don't know what happened. It was like a miracle, an absolute miracle. So now we're going to be playing with Plum. Oh, I think it is just the cutest thing in the world that you can play with your pets. Oh, reach level Mischief 2. I mean, obviously you should be able to play with the pets, but I think it is just the cutest thing ever. So then I'm thinking, should I invite over Jamaal? Should I invite over Jordan? Should I throw parties? What exactly should I do? Something stinks. Something to do with Auburn. Oh, it's because like if people there was someone smelly, and you can either like tell them about it or spray something to that effect. And I'm pretty sure I just went for the spray, like just walk up next to him and just spray the air, because I think Auburn, being the neat freak and not taking issue from anyone, that's what he would do. He'd be like, you smell, psh, and then that's it. So being able to take the dogs for walks is just so incredibly cute, and being able to play with the cats, I love having pets so much. I am sad that there's no horses, or they decided that they wouldn't introduce something new. Like, I mean, imagine if we had rabbits. So if they could have a bigger pet like horses and a smaller pet like rabbits. I suppose from rabbits you could also do things like ferrets or weasels, and I think that they wouldn't be, I suppose it would be a different walking animation to cats and dogs, but you know, at the same time, why had they given us horses in the past and then decided to take them away? It's like starting the Sims game without pools, and then adding pools in later, and then adding toddlers in later. I know it's a work in progress, and they can do whatever they want, but it just doesn't really seem to make a whole lot of sense to me that the next generation of games you're releasing with fewer things, with less things. Anyway, I'm not going to get onto an EA bashing bandwagon or anything like that, because honestly I'm very grateful that I have The Sims, and that yes, as the consumer I should have a right and a say, but at the same time it doesn't really matter what I think, what I say, what I believe. Oh, there's the principal phone call for Amber, but guess what? Amber is still a C grade student, so it doesn't matter how many times the principal calls to warn me. I'm not going to be doing homework, I'm not going to be going to school, and I am just, you know, just gonna roll with it. Just gonna roll with it. So, wow, Aubrey had a lot of things there, and oh my gosh, I forgot that Misael was dead. And I feel like cheated that I wanted to break up with him. and I didn't get a chance to break up with him because he was already dead, and you can't then break up with the ghost. So I was like, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it as it is, and then that's all right. So now Smokey won't drink from puddles. Good. I'm glad that Smokey and Plum won't, badly behave. The only thing I had to do with Smokey was stop him from barking and waking us up. So I think I was doing a little bit of training there, and it's almost Amber's birthday. Oh my gosh. And as soon as Amber becomes a young adult, we have to move her into a needs TLC apartment for her entire young adult life. So that means we're going to be dealing with the electricity box. I think there are leaky pipes. I think there's like a chalk outline of someone who had died, and I think it becomes smelly or something like that. And then I think there's a mouse hole, isn't there? And there's probably one or two other things. Oh, DJ mixing skill level 7. So as a teenager, she's almost maxed out the 1 level. I think baking is still way down to level 3. Okay, we must be on level 3 then. Yeah, we're definitely on level 3. So one is better than the other. But hey, 7 plus 3 equals 10. So technically we managed to max out something. I say technically as if that would actually legitimately happen, but no, I'm just being silly. As you can see, I got rid of one of the yoga mats / pool mats because for some reason it had been placed a little bit above the ground, as if I was trying to turn it up, raise it. Trying to get some shots of her baking. I mean, this is definitely not the end of the episode, because the episode would only have been like 20 minutes at this stage. I think she was just so cute when she was doing her baking. Obviously I just wanted shots of her baking because that was fun. So she's in the culinary. Ah, very interesting, very interesting. I wonder if we'll be able to get her to be girlfriend with us. Reach baking level 4. Okay, so we've got 4 plus 7. So 11. We have technically done more than maxing a full skill. No, I'm totally lying. I like this whole that you can decorate the baking once you've done it. You don't have to do it all the time, but you can. And I think that's a really nice addition. Although it does look like it's the same each time. That it's just like white frosting and sprinkles. So I wish it was a little bit better, but at the same time, considering we've got baking and cooking and gourmet cooking, and there are 3 different things, I think that's pretty impressive for what's in essence 1 skill. So very grateful for that, and I love seeing my 3 girls together. I mean, look, 3 generations in 1 picture, and I know that every time that happens, I like to commemorate it. And of course we've got Aubrey in the background bathing again. Why is he always naked? Why is he always behind my Sims and naked? I feel like we've got another Nelson here. I really do. I feel a little sad and guilty that I never really spent that much time with Aubrey. I think for some reason the other children just aren't an interest for me, which is a little bit which is wrong. I shouldn't feel that way, but at the same time, sometimes if I've got so many kids, I don't really have time to spend and love all of them. Aubrey was a very blah child, but I suppose he did come from Misael, so there's obviously a reason for my blahness. Right, and now I think it's pretty much just getting everybody to head to bed by the looks of it. And considering I have not yet done an outro video shot, I obviously had more that I wanted to do, but for some reason I don't know where that film is. I don't know where in the chronology of stuff this was meant to be, because there's nothing missing from the next episode that I've recorded, so I'm very incredibly confused. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed, or at least thought that this was a little bit different. Please take care until next time, you guys, and next episode will be back to normal. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.